Hello, how are you today? Today, let's look at the topic of arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. We'll pick a few questions. Now, the first question says, find the number of terms in arithmetic progression given. You have 2 minus 9 minus 20, then you have 141 as the last value, and you were asked to find the number of terms. So the formula for solving for arithmetic progression is UN. In some textbooks you have TN, so UN equals A plus N minus 1 into brackets D. So where our A equals first term, okay, A is the first term, N is the number of terms. The number of terms you're looking for. Your D is the common difference. Common difference. And this common difference is simply calculated by second term minus first term. So common difference is the difference between the first and the second term. How is it increasing? What are we adding to? What value are we adding to it to increase to the next term? So you just do second term minus first term. And your UN, which is the occupant of the position you are looking for. So if you are looking for the fifth term, the occupant of that fifth position is your UN. Alright? Or the value that occupies, the value occupying the position. Yeah, let's put it in that manner. So let's come back to this question. The question says find the number of terms in AP. So the number of terms the value we're looking for is n, and you were given this. So the first term here, our A is what? 2. And then what else were you given? You were given the last term, which is 141, and you were not given the common difference, but you can calculate it. I've told you the formula for common difference is second term minus first term. So your D is going to be minus 9 minus 2. And that will be what? Minus 11. So your common difference is minus 11. So now you have this, you have all of this. It's also important that you note this. The last term for a particular position is the occupant of that position, which means your UN is also the same thing as your L. Your UN is also the same as the last term. What am I talking about? If I want to look for, okay, so look at this AP, this is the first term, the second term, the third term. So if a question had said find the third term of an AP, they are simply asking you to find the occupant of the third position, which is also the last term if you are doing 3 terms. So this is the last term. So the occupant of this third position is also the last term for n equals 3. Is that clear? So I can also say my L, which is 141, is also the UN, which is the occupant of that position. Therefore, my UN is 141. So if I go back to the formula and I solve, UN equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Remember, we are looking for N, okay? So let's put N is not given. So we are looking for N. So how do we find our N? How do we find N? Very simple. Your UN is 141. You just say 141 equals to A is 2 plus N is what we are looking for. N minus 1 into bracket. Our D is what? Minus 11. So you have 141 equals to 2 plus, you open this bracket. When you are opening this bracket, be careful because you see a negative 11. So minus 11 times n is minus 11n. But you remember there's a plus here. So plus times minus is minus 11n. Then minus times minus is plus. So 11 times 1 is 11 plus 11. So you are going to have 141 equals to 2 plus 11 is 13. 13 minus 11n. Now look at this question. This is minus 9 minus 20. This is minus 141. So the last term there is minus 141. So please look at that. The last term is minus 141. Okay, so this is minus 141. Alright, because it's getting lower, so it's negative. Alright, so here you have minus, yes. So when you slot in your value, minus 141 equal to 2 plus n minus 1, and then you have this. So 2 plus 11 is 13 minus 11n. So here our negative 11n can cross, and minus 141 will move in. So if this crosses here, you have 11n equals to 13 plus 141. So 11n will be equals to 154. Divide both sides by 11. 11 in 15 is 1, remainder 4, in 44 is 4. So our n is equals to 14. So can you see there is 14 in the option? That is the answer to the question. I hope that is very clear. We are going to look at another example. This second question says the first term of an AP is 2 and the last term is 29. If the common difference is 3, how many terms are in the AP? So let's write out the parameters. The first term of an AP, so our A is 2 and the last term L is 29. If the common difference, your D, is 3, how many terms are there? N is unknown. Remember I told you that your L is the same thing as the occupant, which is UN. So the last term of this number that we are looking for is the occupant of that position. So you can refer your L to UN. Alright? So back to our formula. The formula is UN equals A plus N minus 1 into bracket D. So my UN is 29 equals to 2 plus N minus 1 into bracket 3. Okay? So you open this bracket, 29 will be equals to 2 plus 3N minus 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So your 29 is equals to 3N minus 1. So this minus 1 crosses the bridge. You have 29 plus 1 equals 3N. 30 equals 3N. Divide both sides by 3. And then your N will be equal to 10. That is the answer. So the number of terms that has this as the last term, meaning that the occupant of the 10th position is 29 and the N is 10. Is that clear now? So the answer is 10. Now if you want to check if this answer is correct, let us do a brief check. The first term here is 2 and the common difference is 3. So that means, and you remember your common difference is second term minus first term. So that means you are adding 3 to each term. So let's check it. The first term is 2. If you add 3 to it, that will be 5. Add another 3, that will be 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, and 29. So let's count. How many terms are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th term is 29. And this is it. So our U term is actually 29. So its N is the 10th term. I hope that is clear. Let us pick one more question. Now, here is the third question. The third term or the third and eighth terms of an arithmetic progression are minus 9 and 26 respectively. Find 1 common difference, then 2 first term. So find A, the common difference, then B, the first term. Let us write out the parameters given. The third term and eighth terms of an arithmetic progression are these and this respectively, means the third is for minus 9, the eighth is for 26. So that means your parameters you were given, U3 is the occupant of the third position, is minus 9 when N is 3. And then the eighth term, so U8 equals to 26 when our n is 8. And then the question now says find the common difference. So how do we find the common difference? We are going to look at the formula. The formula says un equals a plus n minus 1 into bracket d. So what is our, so u3 is minus 9. Okay, so minus 9 equals to a plus n is 3 minus 1 into d. Alright, and that will be what? Minus 9 equals to a plus 3 minus 1 is 2 times d, 2d. That's the first one. So this can be likened to equation 1. Can label it equation 1. And then for the second value, you have un equals a plus n minus 1 into bracket d. And u8 is 26. u8 is 20, n is 8. So let's just slot in the value. So you have 26 is equals to a plus 8 minus 1 into d. 26 equals to a plus 8 minus 1 is 7 times d, 7d. This is equation 2. So this is going to lead us to simultaneous equations. So let's bring the two equations together. Equation 1 is minus 9 equals to a plus 2d, equation 1, and you have 26 equals to a plus 7d, equation 2. And so what are we going to do? If you have not seen my video on simultaneous equation, I dropped the link to the video in the comment section or in the description. You will find the video to the simultaneous equation. And please, before I proceed, if you have not subscribed to our channel, go and subscribe to the channel right now, and do well to drop your comments, do well to share this video with your friends. And if you have gotten value from our videos, please remember to drop value in the comment section. Thank you. So how do we sort this question? The first thing, so we can use the elimination method to answer this question. I have, this is plus a, this is plus a, so both of them are positive. And I gave an acronym in my video for simultaneous equation that I said you subtract same and you add different. Now look at D, add different, S, subtract same. So this is plus and plus, so they are same signs. So you are going to subtract. You subtract the smaller value from the bigger. Can you see that equation 2 is bigger than equation 1? So you just say subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So if that is the case, now be very careful. When you see negative, be very careful not to misplace the signs. Many students will make mistakes with the sign and they will not get the answer. So you want to subtract minus 9 from 26. How do you write it? You say 26 minus 9 is equal to a minus a, that cancels it. So equals to 7d minus 2d. So this will become 26 minus as minus is plus 9 equals to 5d. Okay? So 26 plus 9 is 35. 35 equals 5d. You divide both sides by 5 and your d will be equal to 7. So we have answered the first question, which says what is the common difference? So the common difference is 7, because 7 times 5 is 35. So we have solved the first one. And the second one now says what is the first term? So to find the first term, to find a, substitute d into any of the equations. So let's use equation 2, which is a simpler equation, into equation 2. And what is equation 2? So equation 2 says 26 is equal to a plus 7d. I remember d is 7, so that's 26 equal to a plus 7 into bracket 7. That's 26 equals a plus 49. So how do we find A? If A is going to stay here, 49 will cross and become negative. So you are going to have 26 minus 49 equal to A. So what will be the value of our A? Minus 23 is going to be the first term. So our first term, A, equals to minus 23. That is the answer to the question. So if you want to cross-check to see if your answer is correct, let us use this to check. Let's use this equation 2 to check. Our A is minus 23, so you have, let's say if our answer is going to be 26. So our A is minus 23, so you have minus 23 plus 7 into bracket. Our D is 7. 7 times 7, that is 49. So minus 23 plus 49, your answer is going to be plus 26. That is the answer, which is 26. And that is correct. So that brings us to the end of today's class. I want to believe you got value today. Alright, so if you have any question, you can send the question through the comment section. Just type in the comment section. I'll be back to give you an answer to your question. And if there's any topic you want us to do a video on, do well to drop it in the comment section. I will return back with a video for you. Thank you very much for being a part of today's class. My name is Coach Paul, and on this channel we give you videos on sciences, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and biology. Right? So thank you for being a part of this one more time. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. See you in the next class. Bye for now.